What's up, guys? Welcome to another late night talk. As per usual, I'm filming late at night just because what I like to do. Actually, I did try to film this one earlier today. I just was really busy. Basically, I'm gonna try not to go too much in depth about what my day was like because I know my last few videos I did that and it took a few minutes. Kind of want to just get a bit more straight to the point. But basically, I've had a cold most of the day, so I've not been feeling the best. I don't know if you can tell with my voice, but I've had a cold, so I basically woke up, went to the gym, saw the training session, went to class, an online one, then an in-person one, then I went to work, and I came home, did some homework and some other stuff, and here I am, filming this video, and I gotta hop in the cold shower and get to bed. To be honest, guys, today wasn't like the best day I was feeling it. I woke up with a cold, and feeling a little tired right now, and as I was eating my last meal, I was actually thinking to myself, should I film this video or should I just wait? But then I remember the message I'm talking about in this video, so I believe I tell this video something like, delayed gratification is dead. And I might be seeing it and be thinking, how is delayed gratification dead? I mean, it's how you get anything worthwhile done in life. You have to use delayed gratification, basically value delayed gratification over instant gratification, the long term. And I've talked about it many, many times on my channel, here and TikTok, and Instagram too. So you might be wondering, how does that make sense? I'm not talking about that. What I'm basically trying to say is that in today's society, the concept of delayed gratification is just almost completely dead among most people. So yeah, I'll admit the title is a bit clickbaity, but I'm technically not lying because it really is a dead concept in today's society. So you guys have heard me many times. I talk about mainstream society pushes like hedonism and things like that on us, but really, if you just talk to many people, a lot of older adults, but especially people my age and my generation. Now, I'm not saying all people are like this. I actually have a lot of good friends that aren't like this. Well, a lot of ones that I have known since high school, and people I know at church, and some of me at work and school, but these are going to automatically be like people that are above average in that sense. So, but a lot of people my age really can't even understand the concept of putting something off or not doing an activity because it's going to harm them in the long term. And honestly, a lot of older adults are like this too, like I just said. A lot of older adults that are in their 40s or 50s. I've honestly come to realize this. Age does not mean wisdom. Now, I'm not saying I disrespect someone, but there's some stupid adults out there. If you talk to some people, you just hear them talk. I'm like, dang, where'd you even come up with that? But anyways, yeah, people will do things that they know are self-destructive, and they'll voluntarily do them anyway. Just for a few examples, I see people deciding to get drunk every single weekend, even though they know if they get drunk, they're going to be hungover and feel like garbage the day after, and they're not going to get anything productive done. Or they vape, even though they know not good for the lungs, and they're going to become a nicotine fiend in just a few months. A lot of 16-year-olds are like that, and it's honestly pathetic. If you're a 16-year-old and you vape, you should feel bad about yourself. Sorry for the harsh advice, but that's just the way it is. If you're 16, you're addicted to freaking vape, come on, get out of here. And another easy example too is water. It's ridiculous how many people don't even drink enough water, or they hardly drink anything at all. They'll be like, oh, I drink 1 bottle of water a day. I'm dehydrated. I feel like garbage. It's are you freaking stupid? Drinking enough water is one of the easiest things you can literally do. And then they always complain about how they have headaches all the time. Their stomach hurts. They feel dehydrated. They're just feeling all tired and not good. It's literally stupid. It's why do people do these things that they know are not good? And really, it just stems down to instant gratification. They know it's going to be a bit of hard work to do something that's a good habit or not do something that's a bad habit. And it's really just a dead concept in today's society. I hear a lot of people my age just talking about their partying and drinking, their hookup culture and all that garbage. And I try to, honestly, I'll admit, back in the past I'll admit, a few years ago when I started making videos, talking against these things, I was a little bit arrogant and I did not come off in the right way. But the truth is that these things have long-term consequences. If you go out and party a lot in your 20s, you're wasting time you could be using to do something productive. I'm using this time to try to build my online coaching business and make content online, build meaningful connections with people where we're not drunk to have to do it. And I'm really trying to focus on my bodybuilding. You guys know that. And that's honestly just how I view your 20s. You know, they're meant to be built. They're meant to be your building years to set the foundation for your life. Now, I want to also make this disclaimer. I've made this. Now, I also want to actually add this little disclaimer. I've used alcohol as an example twice in this video because it's really easy to use. I'm actually not anti-alcohol completely. I used to never drink at all, but now I drink a few times a year. And I don't think that, you know, if you drink a few times a year, you're making a horrible choice. But when it comes to getting drunk and losing your consciousness, I am personally against that. I think it's really a gateway to a lot of bad things that can happen. And honestly, I have a lot of reasons why, but that's all messy up. If you drink a few times a year here and there, that's not going to hurt you. But I will say this though, when I do drink the few times a year, I do an instant gratification habit. Like I play video games and I waste time doing that. Or if I stay up late like I am right now, I'll admit it's a bad habit. I'll admit that it's not good for me. And that's the other thing too. A lot of people who do these instant gratification try to cope and just say, oh, it's okay, I'm young, or oh, it's okay, it's the weekend, or all these stupid excuses. If you're gonna do it, at least admit that's not okay to do all the time. That, you know, if you're gonna do it here and there once in a grand while, it's probably okay. Now, there's some things I don't think are acceptable at all. I'm sure you guys know what they are. I mean, obviously, like drugs and that kind of stuff, hookups, that kind of stuff, in my opinion, unacceptable completely. But if you can do some things like play video games or have a drink once in a while or eat junk food, I mean, honestly, right now I'm like far in the bulk so I can afford to eat junk food, but if you're going to do these things, at least admit that it's not productive and that it's not going to be productive towards your goals. At least have the humility to admit that. And then you can actually know the proper balance. As I basically just said, you know, a lot of people my age, like when I talk to them about like how I didn't drink at all for my contest prep or I did all these things, they were just like, how can you do that? I'm like, because I have a goal in mind, delay gratification. So that's what I'm really trying to say. But on the flip side, you know, even though there's a lot of people that literally just like voluntarily do stupid things that are not good for their life, if you can actually understand the concept of delayed gratification in this day and age, you're going to be so far ahead of everyone else. As I said before in like some of my recent videos I made, everything's kind of competition in this day and age. You know, the job you want, success in your business, success at whatever activity you're trying to do, dating even, everything's pretty cutthroat. And if you can honestly understand delayed gratification instead of like doing things that are self-destructive, and you can actually see the value in like putting something off for the long term, you're going to be so far ahead of everyone else. Because honestly, I'm honestly trying not to be arrogant in this video, and I'm honestly pretty tired, but when I just hear some of these people who like just like fiend off like instant gratification, it just doesn't even like to me, it's just like, what is your logic there? Like, you know this is not good for you, but at the end of the day, if you can like just put that aside and just focus on your goals and do delayed gratification, you're going to be so far ahead of everyone else, especially in this day and age, because most people just don't see the value in it, but it really does have value, and if you can see it, it'll pay off. Anyways, guys, right now it's like 10 minutes. I'm probably going to edit maybe a minute out of this video or so. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my late night talk. Hoping to do some more of these, and I hope it helped you out. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share it to one of your friends that does not do delayed gratification, and maybe this will change their mind. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.